Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Farm Simulator 17. I am Deuce MS, and today is the last day of autumn. If you noticed up in the top right-hand corner, hang on a second, let me turn this back on, there we go. Now we can see the weather forecast for the week, or the month, I guess I should say. If you notice up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see, well, not only the weather forecast, of course, but you'll also see that today is late autumn. The sun is setting kind of early, and in the last video I mentioned that the trees hadn't started turning yet. I played through a couple of days of fall just to kind of get everything going because early game we really don't have a whole lot to do. Mow grass and cut trees and that kind of stuff. So I did some tree clearing, but the trees just look beautiful, don't they? Look at that. Look at the color in those things. There's still a few green leaves up toward the actual tree itself, but the leaves on the exterior are turning and have turned. Now, that is just amazing. I really like playing this mod Seasons because it gives you something more. And I also cut down these trees and created another field for me for the spring, just because, well, I'm cheap and I don't want to have to buy anything else. So, as you can see, we did some plowing. We got all of our, what's that stuff called? Oilseed radish in. So it's looking good. I do have a couple of bales of hay scattered around that I really need to go pick up at some point, but we'll get to that. For now, I want to finish cultivating this one field here, and I think what I want to do first is I want to buy sheep. Sheep seem to be the easiest to take care of, and they also produce wool, so I think at first sheep may be the best thing to get because they just eat grass, hay, and it'll be a little easier for us to maintain the sheep than we can move on to maybe pigs. Pigs eat a ton, I know that for sure. I think maybe move on to cows. That way we have manure for the fields. That's probably a better option. If we have manure for the fields, then we can save money on fertilizer, and the cows definitely help us out there. And also they produce milk, and they help us out in that way too. Pigs eat a lot. They're pigs. I mean, that's the whole, you know, the whole saying, greedy as a pig. There's a reason for that. So my thinking is get some cows, get some sheep, see how that goes for a little while, not for a very long period of time, but we definitely want to get some sheep. Like we may not even get more than 2 bales of wool out of them before we go buy some cows. But the idea is to get a few cows and a few sheep and let them start reproducing, and then work our way up to pigs, because pigs sell for a good amount of money apparently. And that's what they are good for, is reproducing and selling and turning into bacon. In case you didn't know where bacon came from, now you do. Sorry to ruin it for you. I wanted to chop all these down, and then I looked at it, and I was like, these trees here really aren't hurting anything, and they really do look good in the fall. I think everybody loves the changing of the leaves and all that kind of stuff. So I was gonna get rid of them, and then change my mind, just because, you know, keeping them's not hurting anybody. So I definitely don't want to, you know, do too much terraforming, as it were, just because I want to keep some of the natural landscape that we have. Even though I did want to open up this field here, I still feel like keeping as much of the natural landscape as possible is probably going to be the way to go. So, oh, a little glitch in my mirror there, it looks like. I don't know what that's about, but either way, it's weird. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of finish this up, and we will. That's the wrong button. Push this button. That's the right button. There we go. So I just wanted to finish this up, and then maybe head over and look at buying a few sheep, because I've got some grass and I've got some straw. And I know it's about to be winter time, but I mean, they're gonna have to survive in the winter at some point anyway, right? The one thing we will need is a water tower and a water tank, or at least a water tank that we can take over and refill their water with. So that's something we need to look at for sure. I don't know how much the sheep are, and I don't have anything to transport them in, so that's something we're gonna have to check out as well. If we do have enough funds to go ahead and get a few sheep going and that kind of stuff, then we'll definitely get that done today. I really want to head over and check out the area, and we're probably going to take some grass or something with us to go ahead and put in the food trough. I know it doesn't last long if nobody's eating it. I don't think. I think that's the stipulation for it. Is like you got to have animals for it to last a good long time. I may be completely wrong on that. If I am, let me know. I mean, I've like I said, I've barely dabbled in animals. I've never owned cows or pigs. The only thing I've ever had is a few sheep. So I'd really like to get up to a kind of a large head of sheep, or herd of sheep, I guess. Just because, like, ooh, I'm just running over everything. That's not good at all. All right, we're gonna park this guy here and kind of save some hours on him. The red one, the case here is in bad shape anyway. So, let's turn those lights off. There we go. The case tractor is in bad shape anyway, so we'll go ahead and take it. It needs 16 days or 16.1 engine hours. So I think we're gonna hit the hours way before we hit the days. Now let's see where. Let's see what all sheep need. Let's look at that first. Because if they require a ton of stuff, then I don't know that it'll be worth it. I don't know that it'll be worth it right off the bat. So we really need to look at what they require. So sheep, water, and grass. That's it. And there's already grass in there. We need to buy a water place, a water thing, whatever. And then we need to buy a, looks like a front end loader attachment to leave over there. So we'll probably just go pick a couple of those up. Animals also always need water. They also require a clean feeding area and require some straw. The food mixture consists of 100% grass, hay or grass, whichever. All right, so we've got some in there. I think let's go ahead and grab, let's go ahead and grab some grass gray. Let's go ahead and grab some gray, some grass or straw, either one, and take with us. I think we're gonna take. Oh, it says grass or hay. So they take just mowed grass. That's pretty nice. Didn't realize that. I think I'd forgotten that or never knew it. One of the two. You be the judge of that one. Either way, we want to take hay, and we have 9,000. This is quite a big trailer for that. As you can see, I upgraded. I bought a few new things that I needed to kind of get the ball rolling on some things here. So I bought this loading wagon, which is bigger, to pick up and move around hay and stuff out of there. Bought the bigger, what's that thing called? Forage wagon, I guess. And then I bought a wood chipper. And the wood chipper helped me get rid of all that stuff, since I couldn't figure out where to sell the actual lumber. The chickens are getting excited back there, it seems like. So I couldn't figure out where to sell the actual lumber. But we did sell some wood chips, so that's always good. And it looks like the sun is beginning to go down. So we really need to get this sorted before it gets too dark, I think. We're going to go ahead and turn the old headlights on here just because we don't want people running over us. As it starts to get dusky dark, kinda. I know some people out there, like myself, have some pretty poor eyesight when it starts to get dusk outside. So let's let everybody know that we're on the road. Turn our headlights on. Man, this guy is swerving all over the road. I don't know if I want to be around him or not. I mean, he's all over the place there. Somebody needs to call and report him. Hopefully all of our grass that we mowed will be ready to mow again in the spring. I'm not sure that's the way that works, but I'm hoping it will be. These are some pretty nice open areas that we mowed, and I'd really like to keep them. I'd like to keep them that way for sure. So can we get to the... It looks like we can't get there from here. We're going to cheat once, and we're going to go across here. From now on, I know to turn and go around the gravel road there. But for now, we're going to cheat, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to dump some more of this off. So this looks like... this place to our right here seems like the place where you pick up the wool. I'm not real sure what this place here is. This looks like water. And this looks like feed. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit I and see if it just auto unloads into there. Maximum capacity of the feeding trough suffices animals for 3 days. So are they at max capacity? They are. Okay. So that is max capacity, and they hardly took anything. They don't use a whole lot of grass. So what we need to do is we need to leave some of this over here. But I really need something, a storage bin or something to put it in, I think. Oh, you know what? When we got to run some back over here, we'll run some back over here. For now, let's check out and see what it's going to cost us to buy a water tank thing. Let's see, that's for gasoline, so that's not the one we need. Not going to be it. What does this guy do? Used to disperse chaff. That's not what we need either. I need one of these because I messed up my little new field that I added on. Excuse me. I messed up a little bit on the field, and there's a little bit of a plowed spot off the edge, and I'd like to get that to smooth it back out. Now, where is the water tanker animals? Right there. It's $9,500. That's not bad at all. This guy's 41. What does this do? Forage mixer, wagon, blend, silage, hay, straw, total mix ration. Don't necessarily need that right away. This machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover ground of cow stable with straw. Okay, that's not necessarily what we need either. Let's see. Is this a mixing wagon? Forage mixer, total mix ration. Okay. This guy. Straw bales uses to cover ground of a cow stable. So we don't need it for sheep, it doesn't seem. Yeah, we don't need it for sheep, so that's nice. We can wait on those. This is a transport trailer. But we do need this. So let's go ahead and just buy the water trailer. Then we'll have to figure out where to fill it up at. Let's see how much it is for a placeable water tower. 18,000. Okay, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. I wonder if there's a place we can get water from, because if there is, that might be our better option. We also need to buy a some sort of tractor just to leave over here that's got a front end attachment. Let's take a look around at tractors real quick and see if there's one with a front end attachment that would be cheap enough to go with. Let's look at mods first. These guys can't attach one. Of course they can't. I really like that old tractor right there, that old Massey Ferguson. That's a nice old tractor. So let's go down here to the lower range stuff, and that one can attach a front loader. This right here, the little Linder, this is one of my favorite tractors because it's got all-wheel steering and it can attach a front loader. It's 84,000, so we're gonna have to save up some money to do that. We'll have to do it the hard way. I've got a front end attachment and a bucket already at the farm. So we're gonna have to wait and do the Linder in a different time, but if I buy the Linder, it's gonna be the one I leave over here because it is just a fantastic tractor. I really like the way it drives. We're gonna leave this guy here for now too, I think. Hey, do you mind just keeping an eye out? I'm gonna park this behind your building. Just keep an eye on my trailer for me, would you? That would be greatly appreciated, thank you. Now, we need to figure out where to get water. And if we see a water tower, we see a water tower. We just need to go get some water from it. And I said I was going to drive in first person a little more at some point, maybe. So I think we shall start that. Just because it feels a little better. I mean, honestly, I like driving a little more in first person. We can just go ahead and get rid of that mini-map. Thank you. I feel like driving in first person is just a little more natural than driving in third person. I cannot believe these people actually go. This is miles per hour, not kilometers per hour. So I cannot believe these people actually drive 20 miles an hour or 17 miles an hour, whatever that guy was going. I mean, at least go 30, people. Come on now. 30 is not that fast. I know people that I don't know people, but I know there are people that ride the bicycle races and stuff that can go 13, 15, 17 miles an hour. Probably faster than that. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that they go pretty fast. So they could drive a little bit faster. Would make everybody happy, I do believe. Just gonna throw that out there. I think nobody wants to say it, but I think cars could drive a little faster than 20. That would please everyone. If you don't mind me speaking for you, I think that would please everybody. Nobody wants to be behind the slowpoke. So if we get a water tower, can we stick it right there? Let's go look and see. Let's see if we can put it right here next to our silos. No, we want placeables, don't we? It's not a placeable. Not either. There we go. So let's just go ahead and buy this guy. And I know you can do this. And I don't remember how to rotate camera. Is it here? There? No? This one? Let's see. Rotate camera. I have no idea. It won't let me rotate camera. So this guy's gonna be pretty large. I say we just I say we make us a little spot here. Probably not in the trees because I don't think that would be very realistic. But let's make us a little spot right here. Let's just line it up carefully so that we're not in the tree and we're not in the road. That seems to be about right. Okay. So now that we have this guy, let's go see. And we got a natural well, so that's always good. Let's go see if we can get a little bit of water out of this guy. Refill water. Let's see how long this takes and how much. I don't know if this is how much money this is gonna cost us. Looks like it's gonna cost us a good bit. So I didn't know they charged you that much for water. Alright, there we go. It did cost us a little bit for water, but we have it, so that's always good. It's nice to have the extra placeable on the map there. Let's go ahead and fill the cows up with water, depending on how much it takes. Good. Maximum capacity feeding trough suffices to feed the animals for 3 days. So the water and the food both last for 3 days. That's always good. I wish maybe that the water maybe lasted a little longer, or the food lasted a little longer than 3 days. Like water lasts for 3 days, the food lasts for 4 days, maybe. You know, I'm not asking for like extensions, you know, that are unrealistic. Just something that's a little more offsetting, because I mean, you do drink more water than you eat, so you know, I mean, you drink more liquid than you eat. So I mean, it makes sense to have the food last for an extra day over the water. You know, I mean, that's not an unreasonable ask, I don't think. Alright, so this video is basically me padding time, and I know that's bad and a lot of people don't like it, but this is trying to get us to wintertime, and after we dump this water, I'm going to sleep through night, and we will wake up to light and fluffy snow on the ground, and everybody's going to have a white holidays. There's going to be snow everywhere. So maybe we'll get to do some snow clearing. Maybe I'll find out how this... I put on another mod. So, you know, I'm running the crop destruction, but I'm running the realistic ground textures. I said I was going to go this way, didn't I? I did. So we're going to have... Looks like we're going to have to cut across right here, too. Last time cutting across. From now on, we're coming down the road. But I put on the realistic ground texture mod. I think that I don't know the exact name of it. I'll look it up and let you know in the next video. So I tested it out, and I kind of pulled a heavy trailer up through some just raw dirt, and it definitely seemed to. All right, the 516, 1364, they are completely full. Now, where do we go to buy sheep? I'm not real sure. Can we buy them from here? No, we cannot buy them from here. I wonder if there's a gold nugget laying here somewhere. Aha, I figured there would be. Behind most of the buildings. Okay, so, man, I don't know where to buy sheep from. But I did say I was going to sleep through night. I know buying sheep in the wintertime is probably about the dumbest thing you can do. But they've got a nice coat of wool. They're going to stay warm. I'm going to be the one freezing and out here looking like a crazy person. Trying to feed and water them. Make sure no cars are coming here. They're not. Let's take a peek at the map real quick, just to see if there is a place where we can buy the sheep. So there's the animal place there. The tag place. Back. All right. Wait a minute. What are they accepting here? Oh, wool. Wool is the place that we go sell. Okay. The Wool Island, I think is they're calling it. All right, so we're going to head over and buy some sheep. I'll be with you in just a second. All right, well, this place is way, way back here, back in the back. Let's just pull up here and let's see if we can buy some animals. How do I do this? Hit R. Oh, I can. Okay, there we go. We can select sheep and we can buy. We're gonna buy 4. That's 14,000. A transport fee is applied if you do not transport the animals to your own with your own trailer. Okay, so fee is $400. So we're gonna have to do the fee because we don't have a trailer to transport them. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. New livestock. So we should have little sheep running around at our sheep place. Let's check the animal situation here. And indeed, productivity is already at 19%. So they have not produced any wool, of course, because they just got there. But everything is good. And eventually, I think I want to try out one of it's not there, it's in animals, isn't it? Yep, it is. Okay. Eventually I want to try out the Lely again. The Juno 150. So this thing sweeps up stuff for you, right? Then you just back it up and dump it and you keep going. But you can set it, you can set parameters for it, and I'll show you all that when we buy one, but we have to have a charging station for it as well, so we're not going to mess with that at the moment. Alright, so let's get back to the farm, and I'll sleep the night away, or what's left of it, and we will see what tomorrow brings. If we're going to get a heavy snowfall, it looks like all my temperatures are in Fahrenheit. My measurements are in what's the proper term for American measurements? Either way, they're in those, and then our speed is in miles per hour. So my temperature tomorrow, the high is only 38 degrees, which is not real sure, 2 Celsius, somewhere in that range. It's cold, so whatever that figures to be, it's very cold. So yeah, the temperatures tomorrow are not going to be fantastic for us at all. Looks like Tuesday the temperature's going to be a little higher at 43 degrees. And Wednesday is not going to be good at all. It's going to be freezing all day long. Thursday the same. Friday it's going to be back up to about 41, and Saturday up to 35. Our first day of spring looks like it's going to be pretty terrible as well. Raining and 44 degrees, that's not going to make anybody happy. I've already filled these guys. I think I filled these guys water up when I left. Still got 5,600 liters of water left. I don't think I need to do that again. We're just going to back this trailer in right here. This old water trailer here. Take a peek over the old shoulder. And let's just put it right next to there. Okay. Now, let's just kill the lights. We're going to leave the... turn the engine off. We're going to leave the tractor right there. We're going to head over to the house and take a nap. Okay. Winter has fallen and animals need more care. The ground will be frozen. You cannot work your fields. It's time for forestry and plowing snow. And my mouse has disappeared. There we go. My mouse is doing something extremely weird at the moment. I don't know. Sleeping through the night just did something really strange to my stuff here. It's like I'm in a menu all the time. It's so weird. Okay, give me a minute. Let me figure this out. Okay. Well, I had to completely restart my game, but it's working again. We are all good. For now, the weather is really nice. The sun's coming up over the fields again. The ground is all frozen, though. We can't work it at the moment. So there is no need to bother with any of that. I hate that when you plow a new field, it doesn't show up, though. Maybe that's a mod extension that I don't know about. I mean, that's very possible. Okay, so what have we got here? We got sugar beets in 15 and 14. Why do they still have crops in the field? That's stupid. You just wasted your crop. We do not have a field of grass anywhere. So I want to try to buy, where are these fields? 6, 7, and 8 right here. I want to try to buy those, make the fields 1, and then turn that into just grass, right? Because I'm going to need a ton of it. I might as well. All right, so what I was really hoping for was a nice snow, early morning snow, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It looks like it's going to be later in the day. So we may need to pick this up in the next episode. That being said, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you look forward to shoveling snow at some point when we do get snow. I will see you all in the next one. Later, everybody. Have a good one.